10-minute video for upper body stretches. So you can do this either with your legs crossed in the windswept position or feet in front of you, or you can either do it sat on a chair. But I'm going to show you how you can do it with your legs crossed. So we're just going to start with some nice shoulder rolls. So taking a deep breath in through the nose, bringing your shoulders up towards your ears, and as you breathe out, rolling the shoulders back and down. And just really try and get those shoulders to relax, releasing any tension. Good. And then we're going to do the same the other way. So you take a breath in, your shoulders go back up towards your ears, and as you breathe out, you roll the shoulders forward. Just loosening up those shoulder muscles and around the neck, releasing any tightness and tension. Stuff. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do a neck stretch. So in this position, you can pop your other hand underneath your bottom. You're going to tilt your head to the side, bring your hand over and give your neck a stretch. If you're sat on a chair, you can just put your hand underneath the chair and do the same stretch, keeping that shoulder back. Make sure it doesn't creep forward, otherwise you won't get the stretch through the correct fibres in the neck. And whilst you're stretching, just nice deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. And then changing sides. And again on the other side. Giving that lovely stretch all the way down the side of the neck. And again on the other side. Good, and back to the middle and relax. Now we're just going to do some stretches around the front of the shoulder. So you're going to put both hands behind the back of your head, elbows facing forwards. Take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, the elbows come out to the side. But you keep the length through the back of the neck. Imagine a large apple underneath your chin and stay nice and tall through the body. And you should feel the stretch around the front of the shoulder. And then bring the elbows back in. And again, deep breath in as you breathe out. Elbows go as far apart as they can. And back in. But making sure your back stays nice and still, that you don't try and arch your upper back in order to get that movement. You try and just put those elbows out as far as you can to then get the stretch through the pectoral muscles. Make sure the chin doesn't start to poke out. Keep that feeling of that large apple underneath the chin, because then you get the stretches in the right place. You might also feel it in between the shoulder blades as well. Just two more of those. The last one. And then on the next one, we're going to do the same movement. We're just going to add a little bit of side bend in. So we're going to go to the side, keeping those elbows apart. Tilt to the side to get a little bit of stretch through the ribs. And then back up. And then tilt, but don't let those elbows collapse in. And try and, if you're kind of doing this on a chair or even in sitting, make sure your bottom isn't lifting up to get the movement. You stay equal through your sitting bones as you go from one side to the other. Good, one more on each side. And the last one, keeping those elbows apart, keep that apple underneath the chin. Fab, and back to the middle, and just relax those arms. Might feel a little bit heavy after doing that. And then we're just going to do a little bit of rotation work. So bringing the arms up into the air, make sure your shoulders are back, they're not collapsing forward. Again, think about that apple underneath the chin, and imagine a piece of string stretching you up so you're not collapsing through your seat either. And then you're going to rotate one arm and bend as though you're kind of pulling back a bow and arrow. The other arm stays really straight, and turn and look over the shoulder, and then straighten. You can do that with your breathing, so take a deep breath in before you move. As you breathe out, you rotate. And if you've got quite a high back chair when you're doing this, then you can just take hold of the chair and rotate that way rather than kind of getting the elbow, or even kind of having one arm by the side and rotating, but it's just that upper part. Make sure the whole body doesn't rotate. Good. Going to do one more on each side. And in. Fab. And then relax. Good. Clasping the hands together. Going to bring the arms up into the air. Good. Make sure your arms are in line with your ears. Once they are, you're just going to take the arms back and then back to the middle. So you're just getting that little bit of upper body stretch, but also you might feel the stretch a little bit into the arm as well. So it's a small movement. Almost like you're just trying to arch your upper back. So if you're on a chair, just kind of around the upper part of the chair. Good, a few more of those. I'll show you from the side as well. So it's a small movement. And don't worry if your arms get to about there and you're just getting a little bit more of a stretch, that's absolutely fine. It's still good for that shoulder flexibility. But if you can, just try and get that upper part. Good. Last one. Arms stretch up towards the sky, out to the side, big circle, and then relax. Stuff. We're just going to do another rotation exercise. So you're going to put one hand in front of you. So if you're on a chair, you just hold the front part of the chair, and then put one hand behind your back. If you're on a chair, just kind of hug the back of the chair, and you're going to rotate around and back to the middle. I'll show you from the side again so you can see what the hand's doing. So put one hand in front, one hand behind, and rotate. Back to the middle, one hand in front, one behind, and twist. It's a nice neck stretch as well, so really almost try to look at your hand to get the stretch, also stretching through the back as well. Good, we're just going to do one more on each side. Last one. Fab stuff. Now we're just going to do a little bit of a stretch through the back of the arm. So you're going to put one hand behind your back as though you're patting yourself on the back. The other hand comes over and pushes the elbow back. Make sure the upper body doesn't change at all. The movement's just coming from this area and down the back of your arm. Again on the other side, pat yourself on the back and push the elbow back. I'll show you from the back as well what it looks like. One more on each side. Stuff. And then we're just going to do some little arm circles to finish. So you pop the arms in front of you, make sure your shoulders back. We're going to imagine as though we're doing back crawls, so we're going to take the arm behind us, round and again, round, back. But trying to keep kind of the front of your body, your shoulders facing forward, so you're not rotating during this one. We're just getting the movement through the shoulder joint just to make sure we're keeping that joint and that capsule nice and loose. And now we're going to go behind first, so the palm comes up, we take the arm back and round. That's my timer saying that we've reached the 10 minutes, so we're just going to do, after this one more on each side. Good, and then relax the arms down and a little bit of a shake. Perfect. So hopefully after doing that, your neck, your shoulders, also the upper body, which is sometimes quite difficult areas to reach, will feel a little bit looser, and all the best. Bye.